Hello everyone, my name is Sarafi and I'm happy to meet you all, and today we're going to be looking at some Mikanko plays. So there's a skill that's been leaked, so let's go over the skill and then we can kind of see what we can do with some plays in Dueling Book. You can only use the skill's second and third effects once per duel. During all of your turns, you cannot normal or special summon, excluding special summons from the extra deck, any monsters with 3,000 or less attack points except Mikanko monsters. Personally, I don't think this is a good skill. I mean, there's no reason to lock yourself with Mikanko. Mikanko is already an extremely consistent deck that has plenty of search power, and you would just need to play a card like Into Your Servants to mill You send a card from deck to graveyard to add your Dogmatic and Maximus. Maximus mill your Herald the Arclight. Herald the Arclight draws you Ohime, and Ohime searches literally everything in the deck. So I don't feel like a skill is necessary, but I'm sure that no one's going to actually play proper Mikanko, so let's play it with the skill. Reveal one Mikanko monster in your hand and add one Mikanko card from your deck to your hand, then send one Mikanko spell from your deck to the graveyard. Then you can send one card from your hand or field to the graveyard. And if only your opponent controls a monster, set one Mikanko spell or trap from your hand or deck to your field. It can be activated this turn. Sure, let's get started. So, let's see what happens if we have just one copy of Hare, the Sword Mikanko. So we declare the effect of the skill, and we can now add a Mikanko monster or a Mikanko card from our deck to our hand. Then we send a Mikanko spell from our deck to the graveyard. So we will reveal the Hare. We will add Ohime to the hand, and we will send the Fire Dance from, or not Fire Dance. The other one, Mayo Washidori. We send Mayo Washidori from deck to graveyard. Okay. All right, then we can also, all right, so we declare the effect of our Ohime. We will add, in this case, we would add Nini the Mirror Mikanko to our hand. Then we discard a card, which will be our Hare. Now we activate the effect of Mikanko Dance Maya Washidori. So we special summon Hare in attack position, and then we attach the dance to it. This activates the effect of Hare, allowing us to add an equip spell from our deck to our hand. So we will add the Water Arabesque to our hand. All right, now we activate the effect of Water Arabesque, targeting our Hare. And then we use Water Arabesque's effect, so we send Maya Washidori to the graveyard, and we banish the Hare. And then we special summon from our deck the Huli the Jewel Mikanko. This triggers Huli the Jewel Mikanko's effect since it was equipped with a card, allowing us to add Mikanko Spirit Walk to our hand. Now we normal summon the Nini the Mirror Mikanko, and we set the Mikanko Spirit Walk. Okay, now what happens during our opponent's turn? So first of all, we have Huli, which can't be, can't take any damage, and Water Arabesque basis, so it can't be destroyed by card effects. Then during our opponent's turn, we activate Mikanko Spirit Walk, and we equip the Nini the Mirror Mikanko with whatever monster our opponent summons. So we remove their monster from the field. It becomes a spell card on our side of the field, and Nini becomes, unable to take damage. Then, during our opponent's turn, while this card is equipped with a equip card, we can target one face-up card our opponent controls and take control. Then, during our opponent's turn, while this card is equipped with an equipped card, you can target one face-up monster your opponent controls and take control of it until the end phase. So we steal the opponent's monster, and that gives us another form of interruption. So we have one, take our opponent's monster off the field and equip it as an equipped spell, and another one that is just steal our opponent's monster. And then we also can't take any damage. And we still have 3 cards in hand. So there you go. That is one easy combo for Mikanko. Let's take a look at another one. Okay. So let's say Ohime is the only card in our hand. Let's activate the effect of the skill. We reveal a Mikanko monster. We add a Mikanko card from our deck to our hand, which will be the Hare. Then we pitch the Maya Washidori, and we discard the Hare by using the effect of our Ohime. So we'll add the Nini to the hand, pitch the Hare, activate the effect of Maya Washidori, special summon Hare, equip it with the Maya Washidori. Hare's effect activates. We add a Mikanko equip spell from our deck to our hand, which is our Water Arabesque. Activate Water Arabesque, declare its effect. That goes to grave. This gets banished. Special summon the Huli. Huli gets equipped. We add Spirit Walk. Normal summon Nini. Set the Spirit Walk. Pass turn. Great. Alright, let's take a look at some other options. What happens if we just have Nini in our hand? Activate the skill. We add the Ohime to the hand. Send the Maya Washidori to grave. Declare Ohime's effect. Add Hare. Then discard Hare. Activate the effect of Maya Washidori. Special summon Hare. Equip the Maya Washidori. Hare effect. Add the Water Arabesque. Activate Water Arabesque, declare its effect. This goes to grave, this gets banished. Special summon the Huli from the deck. Huli effect, add Spirit Walk to hand. Set the Spirit Walk. Normal summon the Nini. And pass turn. What happens if you open Huli? Okay, that makes things a little bit different, of course. So we'll activate the effect of the skill, and we're going to add Ohime to our hand. And then we're going to pitch the Maya Washidori. We declare the effect of Ohime. And we will use it to add the Hare to our hand and then discard it. We use the effect of Maya Washidori, special summon, equip, Hare effect. We grab the Water Arabesque. But now we normal summon the Huli, and we activate Water Arabesque on Huli. That activates Huli's effect, allowing us to add the Mikanko Spirit Walk to our hand. Then we now activate the Spirit Walk, return Huli to our hand in order to special summon the Nini. And now we have a bit of a problem, because now we no longer have enough space to use all of these cards. So how do we deal with this problem? Well, we'll have to link the Mikanko, the Hare, off. So one of the cards you'll probably have to use is... Ooh, you can't use Almirage, because Almirage only works if the monster is banished. Yeah, no, in this instance you have a much worse board. So you still can equip, you can still take one of your opponent's monsters with Nini, because your Nini is equipped, and you're still indestructible. But you can't use your Spirit Walk unless one of your monsters is removed from the field. And only if one of them is removed from the field. Obviously, if both of them are removed from the field at the same time, then you can't use it, because you don't have any Mikanko monsters to equip. Obviously, the board with your opponent passes back to you is fine. You can just normal summon your Huli and then link two monsters off, and then you can start playing the game again. But yeah, this is definitely the worst end board that we can get, and this is part of the reason why I told you guys that Mikanko would be bad. All right, now let's take a look at the deck. Here is the deck list. We have 3 copies of Ohime, the Manifested Mikanko, 1 copy of the Great Mikanko Ceremony, 1 copy of Huli, the Jewel Mikanko, 3 copies of Hare, the Sword Mikanko, 1 copy of Mikanko Dance, Maya Washidori, 1 copy of Mikanko Reflection Rondo, 1 copy of Mikanko Fire Dance, 1 copy of Mikanko Water Arabesque, 1 copy of Mikanko Rivalry, 1 copy of Mikanko Spirit Walk, 2 copies of Nini the Mirror Mikanko, 3 copies of Thunder King the Lightning Strike Kaiju, which has enough attack points to be summoned under the effect of the skill, and 1 copy of Preparation of Rites. You could play a hand trap here instead, or one of your favorite forms of removal. Maybe you play Book of Eclipse, maybe you play Forbidden Droplet. You don't necessarily need more search when your skill is already giving you Ohime, but it is nice to just have Ohime so that you don't have to necessarily use the skill on it. When you go second, you just set your Water Arabesque directly from your deck, and then you can just bounce one of your opponent's monsters by equipping Water Arabesque to it and special summon a monster from your deck, and then you just play your turn out. So there you go. All right, thank you very much for coming out. My name is Serafi, and I was thrilled to have all of you with me.